And then I said, well, Maureen, you might have a new dinner service, but at least my cat isn't scruffy. Anyway, I've got to get on with the episode. We'll talk later. Greetings! I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. It's the internet's best-kept secret. Right, Stephen Gray gets the ball rolling with 3 questions. Number 1. Which Garbage Pail Kid did you like the most? Well, it's hard to pick favourites because there were so many good ones. I did like Dead Ted and Meltin Milton. Toothy Ruthie would certainly be in my top 3. And of course, Adam Bomb is the all-time classic. Question 2. Which of these hideous atrocities would you rather set upon your heroic enemies? A polymorph or a pleasure gelf? Well, that's a difficult one, as each has its own selling point. I think the pleasure gelf would prove to be the most entertaining to watch, although He-Man might not be susceptible to its charms, as he appears to be asexual. And question 3. Are those chemtrails in the sky a way of terraforming the planet for the benefit of a reptilian race of super beings who wish to conquer the Earth? Yes, at the very least, if not for something entirely more sinister. And thank you for stoking my paranoia. I'm getting too much sleep these days. Thanks for the question, Stephen. Retro toy guy Sai has lost his faculties again, as will become apparent shortly. His first question is fine, and is as follows. Who or what are you going to have as a guest for your 100th show? Well, as yet I am undecided, but I'm happy to accept suggestions. I feel that multiple guests may be appropriate. This is of course assuming that the series will last that long. If the viewing figures don't improve, I may have to turn this into a cooking show. Right, Sai's second question has multiple parts and fully demonstrates his lack of awareness. Behold the following. Why is my MOTU Origins Evil Lynn yellow? Do you think she is sick? Should I call a doctor? Does it have anything to do with the amount of alcohol she drinks? And does this question alone count as 1, 3 or 4 questions? I'm confused by the rules. Well, Sai, by my reckoning, that is a 5-part question, which I can see has upset Whiplash and made him cry a bit. I suppose I've only myself to blame, as I've not really been explicit enough with the rules. Ordinarily, I ask that viewers restrict themselves to 3 questions per episode, although I am happy to answer 2-part questions, at my discretion of course. However, I am happy to break my own rules, as I see fit, and you'll be pleased to learn that this is one such occasion. So, there is nothing wrong with your Evil Lynn, and you need not call a doctor, or restrict her alcohol intake. All is as it should be. Thanks for the questions. I've left links to your channel in the description, and will not be administering punishment at this time. Andrew asks, which of Monkeyboy's soft toys do you like the best, and would you have any of them as your minions? Well, my favourite at the moment is Lammy, but I think the best candidates for minion duties would be Penelope Octopus, some broccoli, or Massive Fish. I'd like Mr. Hippo to be my minion, but unfortunately we don't get along. Thanks for the questions, Andrew. Okay, I'll stop it now. Soda Cauldron has a question about last week's episode. He asks, what ice cream did He-Man treat you to? Please include a full description. Well, He-Man and I visited the ice cream truck situated outside the gates of the Royal Palace. I ordered a strawberry clusterfuck, which consists of an extra large strawberry waffle cone, soft serve strawberry ice cream with strawberry bits, topped with strawberry sprinkles, strawberry sauce, a strawberry wafer, and a strawberry chocolate flake. It comes with a free shot of insulin so you don't die. He-Man had a vanilla kiddie cone. Thanks for the question, Soda. Alex James has 3 questions for me. Number 1. Who do you prefer as a military commander? Napoleon or Alexander the Great? Alexander the Great, mainly because he wasn't French. Question 2. When Beastman gets angry, does he fling his poo like chimpanzees do? Well, he flings his poo as a matter of routine, generally out of open windows. He mainly does this when he's in good spirits, as being angry tends to give him constipation. And question 3. Who do you believe is smarter, He-Man or Whiplash? Well, that's a difficult thing to quantify. He-Man doesn't know much, but has a great deal of common sense. Whiplash actually knows quite a bit, but has no common sense at all. Thanks for the questions, Alex. Des T has some questions for me. Number 1. Have you seen the boys at the Leicester Vintage Toy Shop dressed up as you and He-Man, and do you have image rights? Yes, I have seen this, and my lawyers are on the case. Question 2. Has the smell of garlic left since Cousin Skeletor went home? Yes, although the guest bedroom has retained a strong sense of cowardice. And question 3. Who in the world of entertainment do you think that Monkeyboy looks like? Well, he has on separate occasions been mistaken for Dave Grohl, Anthony Kiedis, Noah Taylor, and Che Guevara. I guess he looks like a horrendous combination of them all. Thanks for the questions, Des. Kat has 3 questions for me. Number 1. Why are you always annoyed and impatient? Well, that's because I'm surrounded by useless morons that irritate me and keep me waiting. Here's an example. Whiplash, come here immediately before I beat you. Yes, Skeletor. Yes, Skeletor. Right. What took you so long? Get out of my sight before I beat you. Yes, Skeletor. Right. See? And question 2. Why don't you like being called Skelly or Skullface? Well, because my name is Skeletor. I am, however, happy to be called Lord or Master. And question 3. What's your morning and night routine? Well, in the morning I get up and immediately give Beastman a good kicking to get myself going. Then I have an incredibly strenuous poo before having my breakfast. Then I check my emails and plan an evil shenanigan. In the evening I kick the shit out of Beastman again, and then I have a shower, brush my teeth and go to bed, unless I've already arranged a nighttime shenanigan. Thanks for the questions, Kat. And Gerard O'Connor has a couple of questions to see us out. Number 1. How many wine gums were consumed for you to get bladdered? Well, none. I don't eat wine gums very often because they make my tongue sore. I can't tell you what I was drinking because I don't bloody remember. And question 2. What are your favourite items in Monkeyboy's toy collection? Well, as I've said before, I'm not really interested in toys because I'm not 7 years old. However, I do like his masterpiece Ultra Magnus, his Black Series Enfys Nest swoop bike, and his Real Ghostbusters firehouse. I also fancy his Supergirl Rebirth figure. Thanks for the questions, Gerard, and thanks to everyone who sent in questions this week. If you liked the episode, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with your minions. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to leave me a comment or a question for next week. Right, I'm off to eat anything I can find and watch Predator. See you next time. Bye! Well, Si, by my reckoning, that is a 5-part question, which has... motherfucker.